Hi friends, welcome to MK's Tech Talks. This is the next video in our DevOps video series. To get all our updates, please subscribe MK's Tech Talks. We are going to upload all videos from Git to Kubernetes. Today's our topic is we are going to continue with the remaining Git commands. So here today we are going to see the different Git commands as git diff staged file name, git rm. Coming to the git diff, it will show the file modifications which are not staged. So whatever the modifications which are not staged, if you want to get that information, we can use a git diff command. Then git diff staged file name. This command is used to show staged changes in the file, and if the same file is shown both in staged and unstaged area, it means some changes of the file are added to the staging area and some changes of the file are not added to the staging area. By using git diff staged command, we can identify this. Next command we are going to see is git rm. This command will remove it will remove from both a working directory and local repository. Whatever the file we are going to mention, that file will be removed both from working directory and local repository by using git rm command. Here next one, git rm cached file name. It will remove only from local repository. If we use this git rm cached file name command, it is going to remove only from local repository and the particular file will exist in the working directory. That is the advantage with git rm cached command. Next, let us consider we are having some file. If we don't want to track the changes made to that file, we can use dot git ignore command. By this dot git ignore command will ignore the in uh, changes made to a particular file. Whatever the file we mentioned in the command, for that file the changes won't be considered. So here what we have to do is we have to mention that particular file name in the dot git ignore file. Okay, next one, git reset file name. This command is used to remove files from staging area. If we are having any modifications in the staging area, if you want to remove that modifications from the staging area, we can use git reset file name command. Next one is git commit hyphen amend. This command is used to modify the message of the latest commit. By using the amend command, we can modify the message in the latest commit. Next one, as we know that the commit IDs are in alphanumeric, it is uh, very difficult to remember all these commit IDs. We can assign tags to these commit IDs. To assign the tags to particular commit ID, the command is git tag hyphen a, that particular tag name and the commit ID, particular commit ID. By using this, we can add a tag to the particular commit IDs. If you want to see the number of tags we are having, we can use a git tag command. By using a git tag command, we can see the number of tags we are having. And then by using a git show tag name, we can saw the changes made in that particular tag. In that particular tag, what are the changes made? All changes will be visible by using git show command. Next one, git revert. Uh, this git revert command will revert all changes in that particular commit ID. Whatever the changes we made in that particular commit ID, all changes will be reverted by using git revert commit ID. Okay, we will see all these commands in the lab session. Let's move to lab session. Okay, first of all, check the status of our git repository. Okay. Status here, so everything is clean and nothing to commit here. Everything is committed. So here we are going to create one more file. Now check status. So untracked files means we have to add the files to the staging area. So for this we are going to use a git add command. Okay, now check the status. Here changes to be committed. Now our changes are moved to the staging area, so we have to commit the changes to the local repository. So for this we have to use a git commit command. If an some message for diff command. Yeah, now let's check the status. Git status. So nothing to commit, everything is clean. uh, Here let us do some modifications to the existing files. So first of all, check the files here. These are the files we are having on a working directory, and git ls files. Yes, we are having same files on the local repository also. Now let us see. Let us modify any one of the file. I file 1.txt. Here inserting hi, welcome to MKS Tech Talks. Now let us see the status. Git status. It is showing changes are not staged for commit, and you just check git diff. It is showing whatever the changes we are having on the staging area. Okay, that is which are not stage, which are not moved to the staging area. Plus shows here we are having plus hi, welcome to MKSTT. This is the new change. Still we didn't um, move to the staging area. Okay, by like this, by using this git diff command, we can get the changes which are not moved to the staging area. Okay, so now to move this to the staging area, what we have to do? We have to add git add, okay, and git commit. Git commit if name diff one. Now check the status. Git status. So nothing to commit. Everything is clean in our. Okay. Now let's see what are the files we are having. Let's. Okay, these are the files. Now by using a git rm command, we can remove files from working directory and local repository. Okay, let's check this. So in working directory, we are having three files: file 1, file 2, file 3. Similarly, git ls files. In local repository also we are having file 1, file 2, file 3. Now let us remove get rm file 1.txt. Okay, file 1 is removed. Now let's check ls, and similarly git ls files. Okay, so now here just observe both the working directory and local repository, file 1 is removed. Now if you want to remove only from local repository, we can use git rm git rm hyphen catched ched and that's file name. So take file2.txt. So it will remove only from a local repository. Okay, now let us check ls. In the working directory we are having two files, and check in the local repository. Now file2 is removed from local repository. Okay, like this we can use git rm and git rm catched. Okay, next um, let us check. We are having two files. If you want to let's create another file, touch file1.txt. Okay, now I created a file1.txt. Now what are the changes we are making? If you want to ignore that changes, we can use a git ignore command. By using a git ignore command, uh, we can ignore the changes made to the particular file. I am taking here, I am taking file1 for ignoring. Okay, so for this what we have to do is we have to create a dot ignore file. In that dot ignore file we have to place the file name for which we have to ignore the changes. Okay, so first I am creating dot git ignore file dot git ignore. Okay, here file1.txt dot txt. Now we placed file one in a dot v in a git ignore file. So now you just change some modifications to the file one. Okay, so vi file one dot txt. Okay, so now check the status.